All right, Scott and Billy Ray, they're coming up here next for the next few hours, and this is called the crossover segment. I'm sure it's probably being filmed. What's up, fellas?
What's up, Darren?
How are we doing?
I'm good. You mentioned, Team Aguilar or whatever on Twitter, and I've been following those tweets as well today. And I just opened up my Twitter timeline, and a guy who saw, we have Mike Smith, the Hall of Fame jockey today, who's coming on to promote the opening of Santa Anita.
Oh, yeah?
And we were like researching this. We're like, let's find something else to talk to Mike about. Turns out he was on the body edition of ESPN the magazine. All these weird naked pictures of him on like soap down horses. It's really bizarre.
Sexy.
Yeah. And this one guy, Tom at Tom Aztec, said, "Thanks a lot. I just threw up in my mouth at the picture of Mike Smith naked that was tweeted." Yeah, it was. Linda, you have to see this photo shoot.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
You tweeted it? Did you Facebook it?
Didn't Facebook it yet?
Gotta Facebook it.
Probably do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's it going, Darren? How's
this was in the ESPN Bodies issue?
Yeah, 2012
Bodies.
apparently.
I like the Bodies issue.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's up at Unicorn today? How we doing out there?
We're doing okay.
Yeah?
It's a little chilly out. I don't know if you've really spent a lot of time out in the elements this afternoon, but
Did.
a little bit chilly.
Yeah.
Had to wear a sweater.
Oh, hey.
Oh, boy.
Jeez.
It's tough.
Mr.
Hey.
Rogers.
Not
Man.
easy.
Yeah.
Man,
Radio
tough
is-
being you,
Oh,
man.
my goodness. Give me that
Radio
sweater.
is, radio's getting tougher by the day. They want us to film all these segments now and
Brutal.
web content, and you got to sit outside. It's like 63 degrees.
Wow.
Gosh,
Inhumane.
hazard pay.
And I heard you were wasting away to nothing. You're going to be donating all of your clothes tomorrow to
I am.
clean out your
Don't my
drawers.
clothes fit anymore?
Well, then you could be in the
fit.
modeling with the horses and Mike Smith. You
That's
could
right.
fit right in.
Oh, did the horses model, Billy Ray?
We could do a 1090.
They did.
Yeah.
We should. We should do
1090
we should do a
calendar?
1090 calendar.
Issue.
We should do the 1090
great.
calendar. Yeah, we should do the 1090 calendar. It'd be hilarious.
Except you know what would happen is
wonderful.
everybody would just flip to Linda and Marty's page.
Yeah.
Oh,
Leave us
yeah,
alone.
right. I
But
don't think so.
I always thought it would have even been funnier when Hacksaw was here and when Bill Werndell was here. I thought those would have been really funny
that would have
calendars.
been beautiful.
You know?
Yeah. Funny how.
Yeah.
Just like the placement of the grapes and different things that
Yeah.
we could like strategically place for people.
I'm in. We could sell them for
the
charity. We'll
visuals.
raise money for a
Great.
charity.
I need a calendar year to lose weight. I could never pose like this. You
Well,
know?
maybe
funnier
maybe the
that way, though.
calendar will inspire you.
Yeah, no, it's true, Linda. You're right. Like when you look at a guy like Seth Rogen, who we obviously won't see his film now because we've kowtowed to some ridiculous threat about movies and the interview. But you see Seth Rogen in the promo for that movie, and he's got no shirt on. He's fat and disgusting. And it's funny.
I love that. I would definitely buy flabby calendar over a chiseled one.
Yeah.
These days.
That's funny.
These days
Yeah.
I would. It's funnier
Like
to me.
Will Ferrell, like remember
Will
in
Ferrell.
like he's
Always.
so gross. He's so fat and gross,
and he
It
jiggles
just makes
everywhere.
you laugh, though,
Right,
when he's posing.
Right. And yet they got
I can do that.
Right. He's listening right now going, "Yeah, I may be fat and gross, but let me tell you something, pal. I'll go out and run a marathon with you right now. Not to mention, have I mentioned that I make $20 million a picture?
yeah.
Right. So I'm fat for work, just so you know.
Yeah. He's made a lot of money being fat and
Yeah,
gross. That
right.
scene from was it Old School?
Yeah, where he's running down the road.
Oh, my God.
When he's running down the road, I was thinking of the one where he tries to jump through the flaming hoop when they have to go through the Olympics, and he's trying to give them all a lecture in the locker room, and he's in his white underpants, and his chest hair is all singed.
See, if he got in shape, I don't know if he'd be as
No,
funny.
he wouldn't.
It's like some people I wonder, I'm like, oh, you can't lose weight. I don't know. You kind of lose
Right.
the
Well,
funniness.
that happened to that one guy. What's his face? The guy who's also in those Judd Apatow movies.
Oh,
What's his name?
Jonah Hill.
Jonah, right.
Yeah.
He lost all the weight. It wasn't funny anymore.
But then he made the transition to serious roles.
He
you
did?
know? Yeah, he
What,
did.
in like 22 Jump Street? Is that the serious role you're
No,
talking about?
no. He was in the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, and he was in the
Wall Street
baseball movie.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's done some good stuff.
Yeah, but he's still sort of just Jonah Hill in those movies too.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Just Jonah.
I think
Yeah.
he does a good
Budgie.
job.
I love him. I think he's hilarious.
Yeah, great.
Melissa McCarthy, like she's trying to lose weight, and I love
Bad
her
move.
big. I
no,
I
not
just
her,
think
no,
she's
no.
beautiful, big, and funny.
Yeah, and yeah, it's true. Like, and usually, you say, if she lost 50 pounds, she'd be really cute. But in her case, you're like, no, she got to keep it on because that's what makes her
Yeah,
funny.
she's Jenny McCarthy's cousin.
I think I've heard that.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I never heard that.
Yep. They kind of
Does
look
she have
alike.
some of those some of those weird philosophical views that her cousin does
I don't know. I didn't know she had weird.
about vaccinations?
Yeah,
and
Jenny
things like
McCarthy's
that?
one of those like anti-vaccine chicks.
Oh,
You know,
that's okay. I like that.
I like her. I like Jenny McCarthy.
I'm on board with that too.
You are? So
Yeah.
You don't vaccinate your kids?
Nope.
None of them.
Nope.
At
I don't
all?
understand that.
You do?
No flu shots?
I vaccinate.
No
Yeah.
flu shots. Never.
Yeah, flu shots.
Wow.
I'm not.
I was
I do.
vaccinated to the max when I was a kid.
You were.
Oh.
I'm shocked by that.
Yeah.
I would never.
Vaccinated right now.
Oh, I started to enjoy it.
I always
Mom,
wondered-
let's go get another vaccine. Let's go. I can't wait.
It's making me a better football player.
Right.
But I always wondered, like, when the schools send home their things and they say, "Hey, did your kid get their vaccinations?" And then you go, "Yeah," and then you say, "Well, what about people who are anti-vaccines? Like, what's the deal there? Like, why are you even asking me if my kid's vaccinated? Since not everybody has to be."
You tell them you don't want to do it. They can't keep you out. They say they act like they can, but they can't. They're just doing it so that everybody won't hop on that bandwagon.
So, did you get vaccinated?
As a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, why are you anti-vaccine now?
Just from what I've seen and what I've heard and what
What,
I every
neighbors like
turned
have like
no, we could get into this all day.
really?
Yeah, yeah. Even that gal at San Diego State who died, she had meningitis and she had the vaccine before she even went to college.
Don't know anything
Oh.
about it.
Well.
Don't know that story.
So that
Sad,
one time is
No.
That's enough.
We could.
No,
we'll have a glass of wine and we could go
All
over
right,
it for hours.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we
I
have.
don't know
I don't
if
think
I
we
want
wanna
to
go down
wine
that
with you
road.
now that you're unvaccinated. Come to think of it, I'm kind of glad you're in that little box now.
You stay there.
Right,
See-
quarantine.
But see, that's the theory behind it. The wine kills everything else.
Yeah.
The alcohol.
Yes.
So I load up on
Yeah.
the alcohol. I just
So-
think it's better.
So just about these vaccines and all this kind of stuff. Yesterday, my 11-year-old daughter's like just totally giving us a hard time. She doesn't want to go to school. She's making up every reason why she's sick, right? And she goes, "I don't know what's wrong with me. I have a sore throat. My nose is running. I don't feel good. My stomach hurts." And my 8-year-old is standing behind her, and she goes, "I think you have Ebola."
Got your sense of humor, huh?
She's 8.
Right.
She's 8. She gets up in the morning. She's like, "I want to watch the news." I'm like, "Okay." Yeah, Ebola.
Okay. What's the worst thing you ever did when you were her age to try to get out of going to class?
At 8 year, at 11.
Class or school?
You know,
like
8,
the
10,
whole day?
somewhere in that range, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I was a skipper schooler
No,
person
no.
then.
Uh-uh.
Well, I think I waited till high school to really start skipping school.
You ever hear about all those sort of urban legends? Yeah, you like mix half a glass of milk with a half a glass of orange juice, and if you drink it, you'll vomit. So you do that, and then you convince your parents that you're sick, too sick to go to school, and
Worthwhile.
all that sort of. Yeah, didn't work.
No.
Well,
you
my
tried
mom's a
it?
nurse, so none of it worked.
Oh my gosh.
The nurse. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Actually,
nothing
it
worked.
sounds
And
pretty
you're
good.
cleaning that up when you get home, young man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to convince my mom once I had a fever of about 150 because I put the thermometer on the light bulb, and that didn't go over. Yeah, okay, get dressed, go to school.
Wow. Thermometer on the light bulb.
Yeah.
Wow.
Heat it up, baby. Heat it up.
The dry oatmeal, took the dry oatmeal, put it in the toilet. Mom, I threw up. No, I see the oatmeal. It smells like cinnamon.
Doesn't smell like your gut.
Yes.
It smells like cinnamon. Wow,
Yeah.
your vomit is just so
You
aromatic.
know what we're doing? We're giving the next generation
Right.
all this information.
Yeah. These kids, they don't
Come
need this
on.
information.
Well, they all failed, but these were all failed attempts. It should be pointed
Right.
out.
Right.
They can learn from
We've
our
all
Try
tried
it.
this.
Try it. Yeah, maybe your parents are more gullible.
I understand that.
It was easier to get away with it when you were younger. I don't know how skipping high school you can't get away with that.
Skipping high school, can't get away with it now?
No, how
Really?
do you get away with
I
that?
don't know.
They
How did
call
we get
your
away
house.
with it then? I
How-
don't know how we got away with it then. I don't have any idea how we got away with it. Maybe we didn't. I don't
No,
know.
you don't.
Did
you
you then?
skip?
You never skipped a day
I
of high
skipped
school.
one day and got caught. One day and got caught.
What year?
Senior year.
Oh, really?
Senior
I was
cut
with,
day?
well, I hung out with older kids, so they were all back on college break, and my school wasn't quite out yet. And I was like,
Wow,
yeah,
look
that
at
sounds like
you.
fun.
Hanging out with the older
Hanging out with the
crowd.
older.
I was with the older
Wow.
kids. Yeah, yeah. Bad influence. Got caught. Wrong move.
Older boy.
I wouldn't recommend it.
What was your punishment?
My dad was pretty strict.
Was he like Adrian Peterson?
He was, yeah, yeah. Not that bad.
He didn't
Not
whip
that
you in the
bad.
testicles?
No, actually.
All right. That's good.
for my mom, I think. And he felt bad for me because my mom was giving him to me so bad that he just kind of backed off a little bit, I think. He was like, all right, I think she's got it, Ruthie. I think she's got it.
What did you? He didn't do anything to you.
Well,
just
I'm
gave you a
sure
look.
I was grounded for 2 weeks or something. But, you know.
We're cutting a day of school.
Yeah, you just don't do that.
Well,
not cool.
I like the positive energy that you're sending through the microphone for everybody tuning in this afternoon, Linda, that says to young people, don't even think like that.
Don't.
It's not even worth it.
It's not worth it.
And I always tell my son, like, skip school. I'm like, that's where all the hot chicks are. What are you, stupid?
Right.
You know, like
right.
that's where
Go
all
to
the,
school.
The chicks are there.
Absolutely.
You know? Is that not a positive
That is so positive.
male influential
No,
sort
you hit
of
it. You hit it out
you
of
know,
the park on
kind
that
of thing
one.
there? Like
Yes,
it's like
sir.
it's like, Dad, I don't think I feel good. I'm like, yeah, well, there's hot chicks at school.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll make you feel
Yeah,
better.
let's go.
See, my kids will do it and they'll go and all that other stuff, and they don't get sick that often. So we negotiate a day off. I just say, hey, you get this on the test, you do well, you come home with good grades, you can take a day. You let me know. We'll go to the movies. We'll have fun.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
But they
Mhm.
already
See, on the
have.
other
They
hand-
already have predetermined days off.
they
I
do.
mean, they do.
Yes.
But you like a little, a little extra something. You know.
On
makes
the
you
other
feel
hand,
good.
as the
Motivational.
non-parent in this conversation,
yeah, I, want to
would
hear your
probably-
perspective.
I would probably say you don't really need to go to that day if you don't want to go. There's nothing that you're going to need there. So take the day off if you want to.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
But you know
Just
what, Darren?
Forge your parent signature and you'll be fine.
Right.
You'll
You're right.
learn a whole nother set of skills.
There are some days when it's a big fat waste of time. There are some days like that
Yeah.
in school. You just say,
Right,
all
you
right.
didn't miss anything that
You
day.
didn't
Linda.
miss
Look
it.
at you. Look at your life. It's great.
On the other hand, though, who knows?
Yeah, I know. I think we had an intern in here the other day, and I said something to him like, so what is it you want to do? And he's like, I want to sit in your chair. And I went, dude, you do not want to sit in this chair. He's like, no, man, I'm
No.
telling you. He goes, that's the thing, man. He goes, that's what I want.
He told me that too.
Yeah. And
Yesterday?
I said to him, I go, are you sure?
With you still in the chair?
No, he didn't say
Oh,
that he wanted me
okay.
to like to sit on my
Okay,
lap.
I
It
didn't-
wasn't
I
a
wasn't
Santa Claus
sure.
thing, and
Right,
it wasn't.
okay.
No, he was saying that this is the job and the life that he wants. Mm-hmm. And I went, well, if you're going to really truly intern and you want to really understand the life that you think you want, why don't you come on over? Why don't you come on over, hang out for a little bit.
Sit on Scotty's lap.
Yeah, come on over to the house.
Yeah.
Clean up
See
the
what-
garage.
See what it's really all
Let me
about.
show you.
I know it all
Yeah.
seems very glamorous, of course, naturally.
But,
Right.
but boy, what if he came to my house, though?
Oh,
Right,
well,
see,
that would
now-
change
Different.
things. Yeah.
Right, that would change
Yeah.
things.
He would want a piece
Yeah.
of
He'd be
piece
like,
of that. I want
yeah.
Darren's life.
Right. Yeah.
You might like that life.
Yeah.
We all
good.
want Darren's life.
I know.
No kids.
It's great.
Not
It's
married.
it's awesome.
Multiple
it's awesome.
TVs for Sunday afternoon.
Wine
It's-
and bacon
it's
on
great.
Fridays.
Bacon. Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
God.
It's the best, man. I have the best life.
You're so awesome.
I know.
I
Billy
am.
Ray's laughing though, because Billy Ray's like, you guys don't even understand.
Oh, you know.
See, I'm an empty nester. See, Billy Ray's got a whole different perspective on this, Linda, because he doesn't.
correct.
He
Right.
has kid,
Kid.
but the kid is now off and on her own.
Yeah.
Through school.
And you know what? She's still on her own. She hadn't asked me for money in days.
Really?
I'm not kidding.
Really?
But he's becoming a bit of a recluse, don't you think? Billy,
Billy Ray,
Ray?
yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is. I mean, even he just doesn't even want anybody in his personal space anymore. It's like he's really. When we were at the track one day and the traffic was so bad going home, and Alex and I were like, "Oh my gosh, we're going to be here for hours sitting in traffic." And Billy Ray looked at me and goes, Linda, I don't live that far from here, so if the traffic's really bad. You can just come to my house. I'm like, thank you, Billy Ray. That's really nice. And I said, just hang out, sit down on the couch. He goes, no, no, you can sit out front.
But just to have a place to park.
But just,
real nice.
if
Yeah.
you just want to,
Sure.
sit on my front stoop
wanna park.
for a while till the traffic goes away, you're more than welcome
I'll
to
turn the
it.
speaker on. You can
Yeah.
hear the music that I'm playing inside.
Yeah. Thanks.
just as a side note, you talk about giving money to your kids. I downloaded this app. This is like one of the best apps I've ever. Like a lot of people are really into apps, and they tell you, "Ooh, I got this really cool app." I'm not one of those kinds of people, but I finally have like
about to
what I
be.
think is my first cool app where I think I'm ahead of people. And so check this app out, Darren. You're gonna love this. The app is called Cash. That's it. And what it does is let's say Billy Ray, let's say I owe you $20. Better yet, let's say you owe me $20. In fact, I think you do. And then what you do is you text it to me. And then I say, yeah, here's my bank account numbers and so on. and now we're starting to exchange cash.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Oh no,
Yeah, when you start giving out your
Yeah,
bank
why
account
are you
numbers-
doing that? That's
really?
silly.
That doesn't sound
Well,
good.
let's give it a try. Go ahead
Yeah.
and send me your bank
Yeah,
account
send me
information.
too.
I'll tell you what, I'm paying my
Just don't
babysitters
tell
like
the,
this. It's
just don't
great.
tell the North Koreans we're doing
Right.
this.
You see, if you tell
Oh,
Kim
my
Jong Un,
gosh.
right?
I don't think I like
I
that.
don't like
You know what I do?
All right, I got to go. Bye.